Welcome back to Beyond the Scarlet Moon, where the shadows whisper secrets and the darkness reveals truths best left forgotten. Tonight, we bring you a tale of forbidden love, deception, and something lurking just beyond the mirror's surface. James, a man in his early 40s, sits at the bar, nursing a whiskey. His wedding ring glints under the dim amber lights. Across from him, a striking woman with an almost hypnotic presence sits alone, stirring a cocktail with slow, deliberate motions. The air between them hums with unspoken intrigue. James, once a seasoned playboy in his youth, feels a familiar thrill, an escape from the mounting stress of work and his increasingly mundane marriage. Tonight, the temptation is too strong to resist. He picks up his glass and strolls over, confidence in every step.
A beautiful woman, all alone at this hour? That doesn't seem right.
Just unwinding. Long day.
Sounds like there's a story there. I'm a good listener.
Ha, trust me, you don't want to hear about my family drama.
She tilts her head slightly, eyes flicking to his left hand, the gleam of his wedding ring catching the low light.
And what about you? A married man keeping me company? Shouldn't you be home?
Maybe I just wanted some good company tonight.
Sounds dangerous. I wouldn't want to cause any trouble.
Trouble or excitement?
Flirting with another woman while wearing that ring? You must be bold or foolish.
You can say I'm both. Name's James.
I'm Charice.
James smirks, fully captivated. The game has begun. James and Charice start seeing each other. At first, it's discreet, occasional late-night meetups, long conversations over dinner. But soon, James becomes obsessed. She's unlike anyone he's ever met. He buys her gifts, expensive jewelry, dresses. His wife, Janet, doesn't suspect at first, but James is coming home later and later. Soon, he's spending nights away, claiming he's working overtime.
James, you've been so distant lately. Are you okay?
Work's just been hectic, sweetheart. Nothing's wrong. I promise.
But deep down, he knows he's living two lives. And soon, one will devour the other. Charice persuades James to get her an apartment, a place where he can visit her freely. He obliges without hesitation. It feels like an escape from his normal life. At first, everything seems perfect, but then small things start to feel off. One night, as James watches Charice fix her hair in the mirror, he notices something odd. Her reflection lags. A second too slow. He blinks, shakes his head. Maybe he's imagining things. Then other things begin to happen. He wakes up to find the closet door slightly ajar. The air in the apartment is too still, too cold. One night, Charice isn't home when he arrives. As he waits, he catches movement in the hallway mirror. A shadow shifts, lingering, watching. James whirls around. Nothing's there. While waiting for Charice to come home, James decided to take a shower. The apartment felt unusually quiet, save for the distant hum of the refrigerator. As the hot water cascaded down his back, he suddenly heard the front door creak open.
James?
Charice's voice floated through the air, soft and lilting.
I'm in the shower.
He called out, wiping the steam from his face. Footsteps padded across the wooden floor, slow and deliberate. The bathroom door didn't open, but he could sense someone standing just outside. A shadow flickered beneath the doorframe. By the time he stepped out, a towel wrapped around his waist, the apartment was still. He walked toward the kitchen, catching a glimpse of Charice's silhouette standing near the counter.
Hey, didn't hear you come in,
he said, running a hand through his damp hair. But when he turned the corner, she wasn't there. The kitchen was empty. The air was thick with silence. His pulse quickened. Confused, he wandered around the apartment, calling her name, but no one answered. An hour passed before the front door finally opened, and Charice walked in, setting her purse down.
Where did you go again?
James asked, his voice laced with unease.
What do you mean?
You're already home earlier.
Charice frowned.
What are you talking about? I just got home.
A chill crawled up James' spine. His mind raced, replaying the moment. The voice, the footsteps, the shadow beneath the door. He wanted to shake it off, but it wasn't just that one time. It kept happening. Charice calling his name when she wasn't there. Objects shifting in the mirror when neither of them moved. A suffocating presence lurking just out of sight, watching, waiting, and every time he caught his own reflection, he wasn't sure if it was really him staring back. James finally gathers the courage to confront Charice.
Charice, do you ever feel like something is watching you here?
Charice stiffens. Her gaze drifts toward the mirror, fingers brushing the surface.
She sees me sometimes, watching. She's sad.
Who? Who sees you?
Charice's reflection doesn't blink, doesn't mimic her movements.
The real Charice died a long time ago.
James stumbles back, horror gripping his chest.
No, this isn't real.
You always knew, James. You just refused to see.
She tells him the truth. Her twin sister is the real Charice. She had fallen in love with a man who turned out to be married. When she told him she was pregnant, he demanded she abort the child and abandoned her. Heartbroken and alone, Charice ended her life in despair. Now, Cheska lives for revenge. She has vowed to destroy men like that. Men like James.
Please, I didn't know.
But you still did it, didn't you?
Darkness engulfs him. James is never seen again. Days later, Janet files a missing persons report. No trace of him is found. No leads. No body. Meanwhile, Charice smiles in the reflection of another bar mirror, watching her next victim approach. Thank you for listening to Beyond the Scarlet Moon. If you enjoyed tonight's story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more spine-chilling tales. And remember, be careful who you love in the dark. Sometimes, they aren't the ones who return to the light.